So guys, we are finally back with some more Cleveland Browns training camp following their first preseason game in Carolina, and that means we got to see some more Shedeur Sanders. And man, did he look good in his first preseason action, and that means that it's time to give Shedeur more reps. He has earned them. He showed that he was a first-round level talent out there, not a fifth-rounder. The whole thing has just been beyond ridiculous at this point. He is a first-round level talent that teams just did not want to take a chance on. They didn't want to deal with him and everything that came with his brand. And now after that performance, he has the entire world talking. But once again today in camp, Shedeur was back with the third team. But look, I'm not going to overreact to it, and I don't think that you should either. Now all the pressure is on Dillon Gabriel. The Browns are going to give him the time to prepare for his start. They're going to give him the reps this week. And while we all know they sent Shedeur Sanders into his start completely unprepared, almost trying to sort of sabotage him, but hey, now Sanders can just keep working. He can be out of the spotlight and he can go through all his drills with the 2s and 3s just trying to improve. Well, like I said, all the pressure is on Gabriel and his start, because at the end of the day, the haters and also the supporters are not going to be able to unsee what happened in Carolina and what Shedeur did. Alright guys, so I'm going to start this video out a little bit different than I've done my previous ones. I kind of just want to scroll through Twitter so I can bring you guys all the news of what actually happened today. So first off, shout out to ESPN Cleveland. They have come with the QB tracker pretty much all throughout training camp, and let's look at how today went. So Joe Flacco, he was 7 for 11 with a touchdown. Not bad, especially for playing with the ones. Shedeur Sanders, 10 of 14, 2 touchdowns. He does it again. I don't care if it's with the 2s. I don't care if it's with the 3s. I don't care who it's with, man. He always gets it done no matter what situation that he's put in. Kenny Pickett, he was back, 5 of 5, 3 TDs. I'm pretty sure a lot of his reps were just kind of against like no defense. He's getting back into a rhythm. Obviously, those numbers stand out, and same with Gabriel, 7 for 10 with 3 TDs. But end of the day, from the reps I saw, there wasn't a ton of pressure. It was just kind of throws to one-on-one matchups. Wasn't the same environment. Sanders is kind of getting put in actual like real 11-on-11s. I'm not sure if Pickett and Gabriel were. I'm sure I'll find out in these next few minutes. But yeah, overall, I mean, according to the numbers, you got to be happy about everyone's performance. There was nobody that had a bad day. Alright, so here's a little video, a 2-minute compilation of all of Shedeur's completions from today. So let's take a look at it. I put it in 0.75 speed so you guys can kind of see, and I'm going to pause the video as I go. Here we got Shedeur dropping back. Again, the coverage in training camp, it's not the same as like a live game, but there's like fake simulated pressure, and that's a nice sideline throw and nice diving catch right there. Let me go back to that play. Sorry guys, I'm terrible at this kind of breakdown stuff. I'm gonna have to get used to it, because I'm gonna try to do it all season long with like the highlights and the all 22 film, if you know what that is. But yeah, so we got Shedeur under center. He drops back. Obviously, we saw in the preseason game how good he is when he's back in that pocket at just kind of evading pressure and sensing what's coming. He did 2 spin moves. Obviously, you don't want to see him drop 20 yards back. I mentioned that in my last video, and Myles Garrett kind of made fun of him for it. They had a little fun moment on his mic'd up post. But yeah, overall, good throw, good completion there. Let's move on to the next play. It is kind of unfortunate that the Browns had to end up cutting Luke Floria because he was on the IR. He had a really good catch, that one-hander against the Panthers, and he kind of flashed a lot of potential and was really building a connection in camp with Sanders. So it sucks that he's gone, but nonetheless, we have to move forward. Here's another play. It's just like kind of simulated. It's not full 11-on-11. There's no pressure, but what a ball by Shedeur in the back corner of the end zone. I forget who this is to, number 80. Sorry guys, I'm terrible at these. I couldn't even see the number. I need to be better at this. But yeah, that was just a complete dot. Let me go all the way back. So we got the little footwork, and then the nice throw, nice touch pass right over the defender where only his guy could get it. And that's just what Shedeur does, man. He just puts the ball on time and on target right where it needs to be. And he's just done it all camp. He did it in the preseason game. I think the haters really are in shambles right now. And again, I apologize. I know I'm terrible at these breakdowns, and I'm not going to be the best at like editing, but I'm trying to pump out more content for you guys on a more regular basis, because some of my other videos take like 5 hours to edit. It's crazy. So for these, just give me some time and I'll get better, and I'll learn all the names and everything like that. But I do appreciate all your support, and please be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you're enjoying this breakdown right now, even though, like I said, not the best, but I'm going to be getting better. Let's move on to the next throw. Here we've got another no pressure touch pass, and Sanders just lets it fly. This one was a little bit long. I'm not sure if there was a little bit of jersey tugging there. Let's go back. It looked like a good ball off the hand, but yeah, just a little bit of an overthrow. Maybe his receiver could have got it. I don't know if Jerry Jeudy would make that play or not, but overall I think the touch is there, and that's really that matters. We saw the execution in the game. It doesn't really matter what he does on the practice field now. Shedeur's a player, man. He's a stud. He'll show up when the lights are the brightest, and that's not true for most guys, especially guys with his following. With a little incomplete pass there. Nice little throw to, who's this 84 guy? Hold on, let me go back to that jersey. Sorry guys, I should not be doing this. Oh, that's Gage. Oh my gosh, this whole video, dude, that's like his main guy that he's been developing chemistry with. Yeah. Okay, so Gage Larvadain, nice little throw there. Let's look at this throw here. Sorry. Nice little bullet pass. Not really much pressure by the secondary, but that is to Fannin. Yeah, dude, that's a prospect that I am super excited about. I forget what round the Browns took him, but the only reason he fell so far is because he went to Bowling Green, which was not a top tier like D1 school, but some of his best games came against teams like Penn State. So the dude's a stud, and learning behind David Njoku, he's going to be scary when he fully develops in the next few years because of the mentorship and just his kind of ceiling because of his frame and who he is as a player and all the tangibles. Let's go to this next Shedeur rep. Ooh, he kind of freezes the defender there. I know it's second team, and again, so much touch on these balls. His receiver didn't get to it. Maybe a bit of an overthrow, but the touch is what you definitely want to see. Here's another pass. A little wobbler. Incomplete, but yeah, I mean, for the most part, 7 for 11, 2 touchdowns. Great day of practice. And Shedeur's not perfect. Obviously, he has a lot of things he needs to improve on. He had that one pass where he was kind of stumbling forward in the Panthers game where he completely missed a guy wide open 10 yards in front of him in what would have been like a 30-yard gain probably. But overall, I mean, for the situation he was in, he played really good. He made all the throws that he could. Here's a throw to Marshall, another player I'm excited about. Man, the clip kind of got cut off by the ref there. But still, another good throw. Anything else from this video? Let's take a look at this. Little drop back. Oh yeah. This was one of the good throws. I saw this one on Twitter. And you might say, hey, this is a bad throw. This is behind him. But in this case, the defender was kind of crashing in on him to the right. So the only place to throw the ball to where he wouldn't get instantly clobbered is behind. And he still made it catchable. So he did his job. And that just shows a lead awareness from someone as young as Shedeur with not a lot of NFL experience. So love to see that type of throw. But yeah, man, that's really all I wanted to show you. I know, terrible breakdown, but I'm gonna get better. This is my first one doing this kind of style, so let me know what you guys thought. In the future, I'm probably gonna draw a little bit. I'm gonna add some more effects, and I'm really gonna kind of get down my terminology. Like, I know everything kind of from the inside and out, but once you get in front of a camera and you're just reacting to things live, it all just comes at you so fast. So I'm gonna get better, and I apologize for this, but I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, please be sure once again to drop a like and subscribe because your support truly means the world. And before I do end this video, I want to show you some of the interviews following today and what some of the players had to say.
That was great. Awesome play call, 4th down, and then just to be able to celebrate my teammates just shows how much we care about each other. Even though we have that doubt that creeps in the back of our head, like, man, we might not be here. Just the fact that we still celebrate with each other. It's just a great feeling, and it just shows the type of leaders we have from the top down and the type of team that we can be.
Yeah, they work really well together, so it's really good. Challenge for us, our D-line and going against them, and our individual battles within that.
That's really all I got for this video. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, I will see you all later.